Barker is essentially a place of learning. In this little presentation, we want to share with you something about what that means in each setting and for each student. Our school has a mission to inspire every learning and every experience every day. We have a broad definition of what we mean by inspire. We want our academic program preeminently to meet the needs of every student irrespective of their capacity. We want them to develop their understanding of knowledge and of skills and take their learning from where they were at the beginning of the year and grow steadily so that they can look back with great satisfaction on their accomplishments. Now, to do that, we need to understand fully what the learning experience means. We need to test students occasionally to get a benchmark of their progress. We need to check in against their progress from time to time and challenge them to do even more. That comes under the broad understanding of what we mean by enrichment. There are some students, however, who need to be extended, taken that little bit further even than they thought they could achieve. And so we have some programs that will give attention specifically to that. At the end of the day, schools are often measured against each other by external tests such as NAPLAN and the HSC. They have their place. But in the final analysis, what we're concerned about is how richly engaged a learner is, how broadly they understand knowledge, and how it's best accessed. And beyond school years, how well they're able to draw the learning from their experiences at school and apply them to new situations beyond their school gates. In this little presentation, we want to share with you some of these big ideas about learning at Barker College. All of our students, of course, experience the classroom. If our classroom isn't thriving, our school will be diminished. We want to share with you some of the exciting stories about how our classroom is working.
In amongst all the co-curricular offerings that students at Barker can enjoy, it's worth remembering that at the heart of the Barker experience is a rigorous academic program that seeks to stretch and challenge students of all abilities. The guiding principles of a Barker education stem from what we refer to as the Thrive framework. The framework foregrounds service, gratitude, inquiry and rhetoric as vital pillars on which our school experience is built. In the academic sphere, we pay particular attention to rhetoric and inquiry. We've commenced a program of implementing formal units of inquiry across the high school. These will complement the experience of students who come through the PYP in our junior school and the experience of students who experience other approaches to inquiry learning at other primary schools. To achieve this, we have adopted the Guided Inquiry Design Framework. The focus is on guiding students to learn from information, to provide them with an expert instruction, and to design opportunities for them to inquire, to make choices and to investigate areas of interest. Rhetoric is a rather old-fashioned term to describe the process of persuasion. At Barker, we ask that students are given opportunities to persuade people that they have understood what they have studied. For us, rhetoric is the expression of learning, the ability to convince the audience through the spoken or written word or through performance. All students at Barker study a course in philosophy and rhetoric to explore that art of persuasion using the techniques of logos, pathos and ethos. Students entering Barker in Year 7 will sit a placement test, the results of which are used to place students in their Year 7 classes. Approximately 20% of each cohort will be placed in high ability classes in math, science, English and history. We emphasise the importance of ability, what a student might be capable of, just as much as what they are currently achieving. Our aim with these classes is to allow students of high ability to spend more time working together. Students will study the Stage 4 curriculum, but will be provided with many more opportunities to consider more complex and abstract ideas and to pursue research of areas of personal interest. Although we put an emphasis on creating conditions for our most able students to thrive, we also insist on a challenging academic program for all. At Barker, academic enrichment means the enrichment of the learning of all students. This occurs in a range of ways, from providing out-of-class support through our very popular Focus On program, to having a range of guest speakers and excursions that allow students to apply their learning away from the classroom. Academic enrichment also occurs through our world-class STEAM and robotics programs. These are accessed by all students and provide unparalleled opportunities for Barker students to experience academic challenges that transcend traditional academic disciplines. For those inclined, many more opportunities exist in the more traditional formats of debating, chess, public speaking, academic competitions, creative writing, the list goes on. As students progress to the senior school, we provide opportunities for academic extension through STREAM classes in many subjects. We also provide opportunities for students to participate in an academic mentoring program which connects current students to high-performing ex-students. Students can undertake some tertiary units while still at school, and some are able to travel as part of an academic excursion to study at Cambridge University. These programs exist to support the extension programs that exist within subject departments. To support all of this, we continue to provide training and support for our staff to understand the needs of all learners, but particularly the needs of gifted and other high potential learners. We aim to provide differentiated instruction that sets lofty goals for achievement and helps all students to strive for them.